Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We will also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 179 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days in a row, all outside, bearing all the elements, whatever they may bring. I've also challenged myself to run 1,500 miles within this time frame. Now, this is only my second year ever running. Within the first full year of running, in 2020, I was able to run 1,002 miles. And I did this within 175 days out of the year. So this year, the goal of 365 days in a row and 1,500 miles is a 50% step up in the amount of miles opposed to last year, as well as a 100% step up in the amount of days, not to mention just in a row. This year, I've also challenged myself to run two big races. One being a 50K trail race that was finished here in June 5th. I was able to do that in 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. So I'm officially an ultra runner. And I'm also running the Detroit Free Press Marathon. That is coming up here in October. I will also be running the 1 mile and 5K the day before the Detroit Free Press Marathon to do the Motor City Challenge. I also have a few friends that are normally not runners that are going to be running the 5K. I got a few people signed up for the half marathon. So this year's been kind of really cool with this the Detroit Free Press Marathon because I've been able to get a lot of people that normally don't run to sign up. So it's going to be a fun run doing all of the runs, especially the 5Ks. Doing the 5K with a lot of the people that normally don't run, and then doing the marathon. I'm really looking forward to that as well. Other than that, let's kind of just break down these daily miles for the day. So for today, day 179, I was able to get out there and put in 4.1 miles. It was a super hot and humid day. And that actually put me at 4.1 miles for the week because today is Monday. That put me at 129.9 miles for the week, or for the month, sorry. And that put me at 790.1 miles for the year. Let's kind of focus in here real quick on these monthly miles. So every single month, I challenge myself to do a 100-mile challenge. And I do that 100-mile challenge in honor of a charity in which I donate money to, as well as I start a coinciding fundraiser on Facebook to raise money and awareness for that charity. So for the first 5 months, we were able to raise money and awareness for 5 great charities. Now we're sitting here in the month of June, and June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. So for the month of June, the 100-mile challenge is in honor of the Alzheimer's Association. That's who we're raising money for this month, and awareness. So if you'd like to make your donations to this month's 100-mile challenge to the Alzheimer's Association, you can do so, and you can find the link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram story, as well as the Defining Discipline Facebook story, or my personal page's Instagram or Facebook stories. Within those stories, on the top of the story, it'll say donate on Facebook. You just click on that. It'll open up the Facebook link in which you are able to make your donations. All donations that get made to this fundraiser go directly to this charity. Facebook does not take any percentage. That's why we continue to do all of these fundraisers through Facebook, because they've made the agreement not to take any percentage of the cut that gets made for these charities. I do know times are tough though right now, so if you are unable and cannot afford to make your donation, a donation, but you would still like to really help out, the best thing you can do is you can just click that share button to raise awareness. Let the people on your social media accounts, your friends, the people that follow you see it, because there's a lot of people that follow you that do not follow me. So clicking that share button and just getting it out there and letting people see it, maybe they don't donate, but maybe they can even click that share button, share it, and let people and ask other people to share it. The whole thing is trying to really get it out there, raise awareness for it. You never know. Maybe you share it with someone who has someone close to them who is suffering from Alzheimer's disease, and maybe they want to make a donation. So you never know. Just try to really get it out there. That is the main thing. Maybe you have made your donation and you still would like to help out. Again, clicking that share button really helps out, because other than just raising funds for these charities, we are really trying to raise awareness for them as well throughout these months. So hit that share button, hit that donation button, guys. Let's raise money and awareness for Alzheimer's Association this month. We only got a few days left in the month, but this fundraiser will be going, I think, until July 7th or July 8th. I will double check and let you know for sure coming up here. And in July, we'll be also starting a new fundraiser, but you will have to wait until July 1st for that one. So, other than that, let's kind of just talk about another challenge, something that I really started at the beginning of the year, really fell off of, and I've really tried to be more, not so lenient on it. I try to be, really focus in on and trying to get this done. So that is, I've been really trying to expand my vocabulary, and I've also been trying to become more literate and really start reading and just learning that way, because reading was something that was always hard for me, and it was something I never really enjoyed doing a lot. So it's something I really want to get better at. And at the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to it. I kind of fell off of it. So now I've really tried to, especially these past week or so, I've been really trying to get back on it and stay more conscious with it by mentioning it every single day. So I've been doing a reading a little bit and been trying to do words of the day. Words of the day I've been consistent with since starting. So today's word of the day is whilom, which is another word for former. So that is a interesting word of the day. But now let's talk about the book I am reading. The book I am reading for currently right now is Jordan Peterson's second book in his series of the 12 Rules for Life series. The book is titled Beyond Order. Really enjoy it so far. I'm still in the first rule, but I was unable again, I think for the second or third night in a row, to read. Had a good streak going of reading, fell off for a couple days, got on another little streak, and then now I'm falling off again. But I do really plan to get back on it. There's just so much to do within the day that I necessarily have to do. And then I'm not left with much time to figure out what else I'm doing. So these last few nights I've kind of just been really stretched thin on time, so I haven't been able to really get the reading in I would like, but I do plan to get a little bit in tonight. Maybe not the full 30 minutes, but I do plan also to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow, get my coffee in, and do a little bit of reading with my coffee. So that is the book I am reading. I will let you know more about that as we progress a little bit longer. Like I said, I'm almost halfway through the first rule. Hopefully by July 1st, I'll be on the second rule. That's the goal I think I'm gonna try to set for myself. So we talked all pretty much about everything. Let's kind of just get into today's episode. So today is day 179. It's been a great journey. It's been an unbelievable journey. There's so much emotions that I've gone through just throughout this year. But today is, like I said, day 179, and today is my best friend in the world's birthday. So for that reason, today's theme is brother. Now, I'm an only child. Born an only child. Parents got a divorce when I was around 3, so there was no real ever chance, at least for a while, that I was gonna have a brother or a sister, a sibling of any sort. So I was always an only child, but thankfully, I was blessed to, out of everything that could have happened. I mean, I know things happen, but just I think the odds of it was just so. To me, it just seems like a lottery. The odds of what happened happening seems almost impossible, but it happened, and maybe it happens more often than I know. But to me, it's a really cool story and a cool thing I always get to tell, and that is I was always an only child. I never had any siblings. I always wanted siblings, but never was gifted with them. I always wanted that feeling of being able to grow up in the same house and have that relationship with your family. My dad had lots of brothers and a couple sisters, and then my mom had a brother and sister, and it's just looking at it and thinking about it, it's like I always wanted to have a bigger family, but was never granted that. But I was blessed with what I needed, and the story I'm going to tell is the story that my best friend Eric. He was born 4 months before me, almost 4 months before me, and he was born he lived a couple houses down from me. He was born, and my mom actually used to babysit him while I was still in my mother's womb. And when I was born, we've known each other ever since birth. We've been friends since my day one. We've been friends. So in all honesty, he is my brother. We never had that relationship maybe of always growing up in the same household 24/7 like you would with a normal brother, but we've had all the fights, the makeups, the all the fun times, the bad times, anything any experience I feel you would truly have with a family member, I have shared with my best friend. And we've gone through so much. We've grown up together, and it's such an awesome feeling. Because honestly, if I didn't have Eric, if I didn't have him, I would feel lost. Honestly, I don't know. He is my only sense of a brother. Yes, I do truly believe. I truly love a lot of my friends and feel as if they are brothers to me as well. But it's not on the level that me and Eric are on. Because, like I said, me and him are we are pretty much blood. We are blood. We don't have to be blood, but we are blood, and that's how we treat each other, and we're always there for each other. And it's just something I'm truly, truly, truly grateful for. And it's another thing that I feel like is something that we do that's very brother like is we have these huge differences. We have these differences in our personalities. We have grown our own separate ways throughout life where I have a certain style and he has a certain style, but we still always come together and share these moments with each other that are really important and meaningful moments, and are still able to get out and do our own lives and come back together and act like a family. And we are a family, and not even act like a family, just be a family. And it's an amazing feeling. And I can't emphasize it enough how truly, truly grateful I am, because without Eric, without having him, I truly would not know what it would be like to have that. I wouldn't know what it would be like to have a sibling. I would have an idea, I would assume, but for me, this is my idea now. This is my feeling. This is my brother, and I'm so glad and grateful to have one. And I think, to kind of spin this on to you, the listener, I think we all need that brother or that sibling, that partner that we can you know go through life with, the person that we can partner in crime, basically. Whatever, if if you're being mischievous or if you're being good, whatever the case is, you need that person that you can always rely on, and that person that you guys may have your differences, and you may one may be a punk rocker, the other may be a stylish, whatever the case may be, but you need to be family. You need to be there for each other when the time comes, and I think that's something that we all need. So I think for your daily discipline, it is to really think about, today's episode is themed brother, but think about those people. It could be male, female, binary, whatever the case may be. Just think about those people in your life who are brother-esque, who have those brother-like qualities. Doesn't matter, like I said, brother, sister, sibling-like qualities. Someone who you truly can count on and rely on, and is family to you. And maybe it is someone that is truly family to you, and be grateful for that. Be grateful that you have someone within your life who is your family, and you were able to have those experiences with. And I know sometimes families, true brothers, even, with, like I said, me and Eric, but even true brothers, true blood brothers, I know sometimes there's a lot of tension that gets built up between them, and a lot of fighting, and a lot of violence can happen within the family after, I understand that. But I think that is the worst end of the spectrum, when all things can go bad. But I think you can take so much more out of a family relationship, of someone, especially if you guys can work together as a true family, and it's not just one person taking and one person giving, but if it's a give and a take and a give and a take, and it's a true relationship, I think it is something necessary within everyone's lives. So for your daily discipline, it is to really think about that person in your life who is your brother-esque kind of person, who you can always rely on and count on to be there when you truly need them, and are always there to make memories with, good and bad. And if you don't have one, you need to find one. I think you need to really grasp the importance of having a partner that you can go through life with. Maybe that could be your significant other. I get that, but even so, you still need someone who is on your level. I understand your significant other can be on your level, but I think you need someone. I think your significant other is a great partner, but I also think you need another outside view from your significant other, which would be a more brother, family-like kind of person. So, again, that being said, that is your daily discipline for the day. It is to really try to find and focus on that person. And if you have that person, like I said, if you don't need to find them, just focus on them and really think about them. And to for your daily discipline, it is to go out there and do something for that person. Like I said, today is my best friend's birthday. Went out and got him a nice gift, and just told him how grateful I am for him. I actually ran my first run art today. I ran his name in honor of his birthday. So just try to do a little bit of nice things for him today. It was his birthday. I understand it may not be your brother's birthday, but for your daily discipline today, go out there and help your brother out. Do something for them, whatever that may be. So thank you so much for listening and following along, guys. This is episode 179, themed brother, in honor of my brother Eric. Thanks so much for listening. You guys can follow along. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 180. Make sure you guys please give this podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, and a share on our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok, our YouTube, and whatever podcast streaming platforms you guys have been following along on and listening along on already. So just hit all those buttons, the like, the share, and the subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 180, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever else may be listening and whatever you may identify as. So, thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Try to get out there and really grind. Stay disciplined. Get your daily discipline done for the day. Get some other disciplines done for the day. Really get out there and let's spread some love, guys. Let's make this world a better place. Let's lead by example. Let's be the change that we want to see within this world. Again, thanks so much for listening. I am your host, Scott. Episode 179 now in the books. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 180. Peace out.